So the first video for my new channel, I wanted to explore contact screws for coil tattoo machines and the importance of good ones. Now look, here's a selection of cheap crap, alright? These are typically the ones you'll get on Chinese tattoo machines, or if you've got a really lazy builder that doesn't know how to make a contact screw, they'll just put in like a brass machine screw, maybe even a bronze one. Bronze one's a little bit more sort of more longer lasting than brass, but the brass breaks down. Now the importance of these is because if you've got one that's really cheap and crappy copper, or look at this really cheap, we call it monkey metal, but it's just really crappy brass. This one here is really cheap soft copper. I could probably bend it, well maybe not. But they're just crap. And look at this one, this brass one there. That's already bent, I mean, without too much effort. And what happens is when the actual machine's running, I get this is just a cheapo machine, but when the machine's running, it's running quite fast, and the actual contact starts to break down a bit, and you get a build up of carbon there, and that'll slow the machine down. It might even need cleaning in between the tattoos, or during the tattoo if the machine starts to slow down, and you'll have your double-sided bit of nail file or paper, you know, emery board or whatever it is in there, and you know, it doesn't look very good when you're tattooing somebody. There's another one there, you know, that's a cheapo Chinese thing. It's got just a shit contact screw, because the copper isn't pure. It's just sort of like any old crap they mix in with it. So here's a couple that I've made, and these are I make these from pure copper. It starts as just a piece of copper bar like this, and I put it in at my little jig that I've got, and I put a thread on it. Now this is OFC copper. That means it's oxygen free, and the importance of that is that it's not like brass, bronze and these machine screws and stuff like that, where they're an actual alloy. So alloys, which is mixed metals, will naturally break down a lot quicker, a lot easier. And if you've got pure copper, OFC, it's 99.9% pure. It's manufactured in an oxygen-free environment, and it's just a lot better. It's quite a soft metal, but because it's pure, when you're running a machine, you really shouldn't need to clean your contact during a tattoo. And that's the way to get around that, is to have a good quality contact screw. It's as simple as that. Now the next video I'm going to do, I'm going to actually it's not going to be me sort of jabbering at the camera. I'm going to show you actually how I make the contact screws from scratch. I'm going to it'll be my first sort of video that I've actually edited in iMovie or whatever I'm going to do it at. So watch out for that. I'm going to do that within the next few days and try and get that edited and uploaded, and it's going to give you a better idea on what sort of goes into the making of these things, and I hope this has helped you realise the importance of a good quality contact screw. It really does help with the machine running properly, which obviously helps with your tattooing. Subscribe to my channel. I don't know, some sort of link down below somewhere, I suppose. I'm not going to put massive amounts of video on, but I'm going to try and make them fairly useful. There'll be some stuff on my Metalworks, maybe some welding help for those just starting out, just basic welding tips, stuff like that. Might even upload a bit of my terrible guitar playing. And meanwhile, go and take a look at your contact screws on your machines, and remember, if they look something like that, then you're machine builder's probably cheated you and he's sold you something with Chinese parts on it, which is a shame if you've paid a lot of money for your machine. Okay, so until next time, catch up soon, take care, stay safe.